Let's talk about missing 5-year-old Michael Vaughan. Michael was last seen in and around his home in Fruitland, Idaho on July 27th, 2021. He was there with his siblings who were often playing on their phones and doing normal kid stuff. Michael was in the living room playing on his Nintendo. Now, Michael's father went to the bedroom to check on his younger sister, Aria, and order a pizza. But when his father came back, Michael was gone. His father went outside and started looking for him. It turns out that some neighbors had seen Michael. Now, despite the fact that he was only wearing a blue Minecraft t-shirt and blue boxer briefs at the time, he actually went outside and went to a neighbor's house to see if her little child could come out and play. She said that he needed to go ask his parents, and she watched Michael go back home. She watched him get as far as his front yard before she went back inside. Now, another neighbor saw Michael after that going down the block to where some other children were playing. Now, this is something that was very normal for that neighborhood. It's a small town. Kids run around, kids play with each other. But Travis, Michael's father, is frantically looking. He can't find him. He calls his wife, Brandy, who's at work. He calls the Fruitland police. They all come down. The whole neighborhood searches. And, immediately they started looking in nearby cornfields, all over the neighborhood. They pulled everybody's security footage from their homes, their Ring doorbell cameras, things like that. Fruitland only has 12 officers, right? Small town. So they immediately brought in the FBI. They brought in the Idaho State Police, everybody that they could bring in. But what they could not get was an Amber Alert. They couldn't get an Amber Alert because it's Idaho state law that you have to have proof of a kidnapping in order to get one. And they just didn't have that at that time. They didn't know. It was far more likely that Michael had simply wandered off and would be found soon. But he wasn't. Please take a look at Michael's information, take a look at his picture, and please share his story. It is Christmas Eve right now, and there's a family in Idaho who is desperately missing their boy. Now, again, Michael could not get an Amber Alert, so they need publicity. His advocates are still trying to get one, but just share. That's the best thing that we can do at this point. We did a full episode on this on my podcast, and then they were gone, so you can subscribe and listen to that for more information. But again, let's bring Monkey